A lot of bullshit been happening, bro. A nigga takes some time off, a nigga busy or whatever. A lot of bullshit be happening. This shit make no sense at all. Like, nigga, some shit makes sense, man. I'm gonna go on a little thing, you know what I'm saying? I've been waiting as more information compiled, so I didn't make the video on it. By the way, thank y'all for the love on the recent videos I've been doing. I appreciate y'all. If you don't know who this is, what's up, what's happening? It's K. We back in this thing, the trashiest YouTuber on the planet. You hear me? But anyways, we back in this thing. K. Show Gutty sleep with a cut up a tongue on the tongue. So I'm good and shit, so I keep shit gutter. But turns out other people was keeping it gutter. And they was also sleeping with a cutter, but they had them blicks, them techs, them max. Or, as Young Thug famously called them dicks. You heard me. So we're here to talk about this shit real talk. So Young Thug and Gunna were, not reportedly, they are arrested at this point. Gunna turned himself in yesterday on the, today of recording this video, it's the 12th. You know, the eve, on, you know, Friday the 13th eve before Kendrick gives us his masterpiece. But Gunna turned himself in yesterday on the 11th. And they got Young Thug. They were named in a 56 count indictment, murder, gang activity, or Rico charge. They put it's a state Rico charge, it's not federal, but shit, they shit could turn federal. Let's keep it a book. All the time my nigga Moneybagg Yo was saying federal on them tapes. Looks like a lot of niggas. Now we also see this shit they locked up Pooh Shiesty on the feds, you know, Youngboy dealing with the feds, Casanova dealing with the feds. I still don't know what's happening with that G Herbo money laundering case. A lot of these motherfuckers GS9 with the feds, 6ix9ine in them with the feds. All these motherfuckers be getting locked up with the feds, right? So we don't know what's happening. But they just like Thug, like, cause you know, again, you feel like Thug is out of this shit, like, you know, like they hood niggas, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. Now Thug has multiple charges in this shit. Gunna only has one charge of like basically being around these niggas and being in music videos. So like the prosecutor or like the judge, whoever the fuck, in this case is using like music lyrics to add people in this. I think Yeah Gotti was also named. The dude, what's his name, Roscoe, that shot up Lil Wayne bust his name. Like, they basically been following what Young Thug and the YSL gang has been doing, or the squad has been doing for about 10 years, from 2012 to 2022. Basically stating that, yeah, Gunna's connection, even though YSL is a record label under 300, they saying, nah, you connected to the gang. I remember I did a story about like some Atlanta niggas, and it wasn't called Young Stoner Life. It wasn't that YSL. It was like Young Slime Life. So they saying that slime shit and this music is the exact same shit. Like all these niggas connected. So I'm like, oh, you know, with that, with members having the slat tattoo, them doing that thing with the slat tattoo, you know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. Now Lil Keed wasn't named in this. Lil Gotti, I don't know what ties he has to these niggas, but he wasn't named in it. And like basically all these motherfuckers get these slat tattoos to like they gang, you know what I'm saying? Using rap lyrics, you know, all this song, which, you know, you do have freedom of speech. You could create what type of music you want. Let's face it, gangster rap does sell. But they're using all this shit to connect to, you know. I'm not going to break down lyrics. Y'all know what Young Thug talk about. You know what Gunna talk about. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, when they talk about they got sticks or they want to go do something to somebody, and it's like, bro, they came from the projects there. I wouldn't say portraying a lifestyle, but they're bringing this lifestyle on a beat, and they talking about the experiences. And some of this shit could be capped, but some of this shit they experience or they've been around certain niggas doing this shit, and they're saying it on beat. Now we've been doing this in hip hop. This is not nothing new, but they're using this shit. That's why I feel like NBA YoungBoy, even though that's a whole different case, caught a break when his judge was like, "We not gonna use this shit from the music video to convict you of this little gun thing he got." So, by the way, I don't even know where that shit's going to. So this is fucked up, and like, yo, nigga, them Rico charges, you gonna get some time. Schmurda got some time. He got 7 years. He would have got 4, but it is what it is. Casanova just got locked up at this minute for his shit. He could get anywhere between. Shiesty got 5 when he took the plea, so I'm guessing around 5 to maybe 20 around that time span. You know, he might get around there because they're not gonna give him the max. Same with 6ix9ine. Well, 6ix9ine snitched on them niggas, so they gave that nigga 2 years. But like every nigga get time, is what I'm saying. You're not gonna beat the case and be unscathed. I don't think so. And basically, prosecutors reported stating that 2 YSL associates worked to get permission from Thug to make a second attempt to take the life of YF and Lucci. Now again, I don't have no horse in this race. I fuck with Young Thug music. I fuck with YF and Lucci music, especially since like more of 2018, 2019 onward. Yo, that nigga has some fire. But besides all that, hey, I fuck with both of them. You know when I knew Young Thug was a real street nigga? I'm sorry. When this nigga was doing a video, right? And he was beefing with YF and Lucci. These niggas been had their troubles. You can go watch the Trap Lord Ross video if you're confused. Many outlets have done videos discussing the beef these two guys have. I think Summerhill and Cleveland or Bleveland, whatever the fuck Young Thug and them call it. You know these blood niggas. They just anywhere there's a C, they put up. Anyways, like what, nigga, I don't want a cookie. I want a bookie, nigga. It's a bookie, nigga. You play some bets. Hey, but anyways, besides all that, so. Young Thug was talking to this like, hey, Lucci, you know why I don't do shit to you? You know why I don't take your life? I like what you do for your kids. I'm like, yo, when that nigga said that, I'm like, nah, the Young Thug different. I never heard a nigga say that. You know the reason why I don't want to take your life? I like what you do for your kids. You support your family. I was perturbed. I'm like, oh, this nigga different. He taking it somewhere else. I never heard a nigga say that. You think I'm wildin'. There's an IG video of this nigga saying this. Also, when Gotti was apparently, like, they was at a mall or something, and he was standing on business. He was standing on Lucci car or whatever, like, antagonizing. He took the little pick flick or whatever. So, I think he's named in it, too. Like, there's so many niggas named in this shit. Bro, let me just read some shit, because basically, that happened. They've been denied bond. You know, Young Thug made his court appearance. They denied him bond. Gunna turned himself in. Now, both Gunna and Young Thug have been denied bond. Niggas getting time for this shit. I feel bad for Gunna. He just dropped the album. You know, my nigga Gunna. And I don't feel like he really involved in this. I just think this nigga's an artist. Like, honestly. But like, Thug, they got a lot of shit. See, with the YF and Lucci shit that's documented, and I'm not going to surprise. When I heard, like, I'm like, listen, I don't think Thug would do that, but I know y'all niggas have beef. Y'all don't really fuck with each other, so, you know what I'm saying? This shit with Lil Wayne and them naming that nigga Roscoe, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, them kind of alluding to that as well. Like, oh yeah, when Lil Wayne bus got shot up, I'm like, yeah, I didn't forget about that. I remember that shit happening. That's why I don't understand how y'all niggas cool. But hey, that's another one. So this one. So, well, we know details now. So, anyway, so basically, Young Thug and Gunna have been named in the Rico, so I'm reading a lot of old articles. According to reporter Michael Sadin of WSB-TV, the rappers were taken into custody not long ago, and footage of Thug's arrest, both images and brief videos, is quickly circulating online. Has reported that 28 people were named in this 56-count indictment, but it's unclear how many have already been taken into custody. They were all reportedly associated in one way or another with Young Thug's Young Stoner Life record label. The indictment includes charges of conspiracy to violate the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corruption Organizations, the RICO Act, murder, armed robbery, participation in criminal street gang activity. Young Thug is facing charges of participating in street gang activity and conspiring to violate the RICO Act. Gunna Wanna is facing 1 count of conspiring to violate RICO. How many counts is Thug facing? Oh, it's just multiple charges. Okay, cool. Prosecutors reportedly allege that YSL is a criminal street gang who are affiliated with the Bloods. Thug is facing serious charges. The reports state that he is accused of renting a 2014 Infiniti Q50 sedan from Hertz, I don't know who the fuck that is, which was used in connection to the murder of Donovan Thomas Jr., a rival member of the on 1-10-15. According to that, I think that dude is like Peanut or whatever the fuck, Lucci Man. But as if this wasn't already shocking, reported that Young Thug was named in an attempted hit on YF and Lucci. No, not previously. I think them niggas still have beef. Like, you know, you in this music shit, y'all gonna keep it low key. Y'all niggas getting money. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you want to do Michael Sadin, like he's talking about all this shit on Twitter. If you don't believe me, you could go see this shit. I'm just trying to breeze through a lot of these content because like shit y'all niggas have seen. Yeah, so yeah. YF and Lucci was stabbed in jail 2 months ago. I think I did a story about it on my channel somewhere. Prosecutors allege Young Thug gave the green light. So yeah, so basically, oh yeah, and Lucci was hit with a 105 fucking racketeering charge. account fucking racketeering thing as well. I even forgot about Lucci and for Rico as well. Bro, they catching all these niggas. So basically, yeah, they're alluding that they're trying to take out Lucci because of some rival shit. Now it goes back. Remember when Lucci and them was in the car doing that shooting, or allegedly they was in the car? It is not 100% proven yet. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like Thug and Gunna did all this shit. But like, hey, I'm just looking at this shit now and I'm like, some of this shit adding up. I was just like, niggas beefing, you know, and they in the hood and shit. And don't get me wrong, niggas got beef, but now a lot of this shit ain't making sense. And I'm just confused. And you know what really hurts me? I'm not gonna read a lot of these because like a lot of this information now is just out here. To be fair, like yeah, I'm gonna do a separate story on Casanova. You know, Gunna's legal team claims he's innocent and slams prosecutors for using lyrics against him, which I don't think prosecutors should be using lyrics against rappers because it is freedom of speech. They are making music, they are selling a lifestyle, and the labels are profiting off of it. I always like to use the example of NLE Chopper. NLE Chopper was on his spiritual shit. You know, he was on Bryce, and he was on a little spiritual shit doing his thing with that album, like Light to Dark or whatever that album was called. He was like meditating on the album cover. I did a review on that motherfucker as well. And he was talking his shit. With that being said, it didn't really sell well. And he went back to, you know, Big NLE, you know, murder, kill shit. You know, he went back to that type of vibe. You know, and he started doing them type of albums again. And I looked at it as, you know, not to say he pussy or he not really a hood dude, but it's like the label wants you to make this type of music. Maybe it's easier to market yourself as a street nigga, and then after, so it's easier to sell that type of music. This is how you came in, and a lot of niggas see you changing, you're more positive, but it ain't selling as well as your other shit. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But like, you know the thing, like what I was saying with NLE Chopper, basically, they know how to market him as a street nigga more than his positive spirituality shit. And he went back to that. Nobody found that kind of strange. Like, oh, he going back to this? I'm not saying he ain't a hood nigga and he can never make them type of songs again. But it kind of sound like a shit. Like he dropped that one positive album and it's like, oh no, I'm back to my bullshit. I was like, okay. So it looked kind of weird. And that's what I'm seeing here. They're using their image as like these street guys, you know, rah and all this stuff, and using it against them, because it is. Now they are profiting from it, and it is what it is. Now, you know who I really feel bad for? I think I was touching on this before I got the call. Sorry about that, by the way. Yeah, I gotta edit that shit out so YouTube doesn't claim my shit, right? Yeah, fuck it. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so what was I saying? Like, I feel bad for his family. Imagine like a lot of the people. Like again, regardless, you know, we know there was hood niggas that was doing whatever they was doing. I'm gonna just focus on Thug for majority of this video, right? We know there was her niggas before they was doing what they was doing, but now he ain't even doing that shit. He might not be. And look, at the end of the day, listen, I'm not gonna note on this street shit, but like, shit happens, okay? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it doesn't happen. I'm not using that as an excuse. Of course, I want everybody to not be violent and do well. I want people to live. I don't want people to go out like that. But like, bro, when niggas be killing other people who they care about, it's like, it's hard to let that shit go. We always say, why these Chicago niggas always have beef? You know how many countless people have lost their lives and have passed away? I can't befriend some of these niggas. I can't be cool with them. And they keep bringing up the dead. And that's probably what's happening. A little sneak this is here and there. But it sucks that, you know, they got families. Thugger got a family. His baby mama just died at a bowling alley. Like, all this shit is linking up. And it's like, huh. Rico used her. Like, and all this shit just keep linking up, and I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen. Oh yeah, that did happen. Oh yeah, you did say that about Lucci. Oh yeah, Lucci did get, like, you know, there was attempts on his life. Like, all this shit linking up now. Like, huh. Somebody, I just thought this shit was just, cool. Oh, this just happened. Okay, cool. Oh, this happened. Oh, maybe because you a rapper. You got some beef in there with some boys. Huh. Peculiar. But besides all that, right, I feel bad for his family. That, like, one of his baby mamas, I think he has like 10 kids or whatever the fuck. I think I heard that someone he have around like 10 kids. And it sucks, you know, you going home, you employing a lot of your guys. Maybe a lot of your guys got a criminal record. They can't really get jobs. You know, you putting them on, you giving people, like, so it sucks. Like, you taking care of a lot of people. And it sucks that you going down for this shit. I think I seen some shit where he bought some acres and was trying to do something for like the community or whatever. Like, I just, like, certain shit like that is bad. Because there's good in these niggas. Like, I feel like you're trying to demonize these niggas. Don't get me wrong. If they did what they did, fine. But like, there's some good in these boys that they trying to like give back to the community. They trying to put their niggas on or whatever. They trying to help out where they can. And that's what sucks about it. And a lot of people, they do help out in their family and all this other stuff, will suffer from this. Then you got niggas going back on the block again. Oh, Thug gone. I'm a felon. I can't really get a good job. Get something back on the block. You know, I'm serving what I'm serving. You know, plus they added 7 more charges, like for weed, lean. You know, they found guns in the crib, all this other shit. Like, so, like, this... Hey. Motherfuckers getting some time. That's all I gotta say about this shit. Motherfuckers getting some time. I don't even know what's gonna happen with this story. From what I see, motherfuckers getting some time. Hopefully Gunna don't get some time, because I just feel like he just rapping, he just on the label, just kicking it, whatever. But people definitely getting some time. Thug, I don't know, but definitely people getting some time. I don't think Thug probably gonna get some time. Gunna, he only facing 1 count. They might just whatever, and then just let him rock. He possibly could be Gucci. But Thug, I don't see it, bro. They been taking down motherfuckers, and they gonna use your ass as an example. They just gonna, like, at this point, they just getting all the rappers. And the thing about the South is, the South move differently. New York, I feel like they been with a these niggas and try to lock them up. The South a little bit more like lenient on the, well, not lenient, but they laws different. But like, bro, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. I ramble too much, man. I just gave y'all 1 video. I didn't want to give y'all multiple parts. I gave y'all 1, okay? Hey, listen. It's your friendly neighborhood. Hey, y'all know what to comment, what you feel, what you ascertain from this shit. Links in the description. I got some other videos for you to check out. I don't even know what end video I'm going to put here. But besides all that, hey, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ dead while in this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe. If you want to hear a little bit more though, I'm gone. Slime Zoom. Peace out. Gang. Aye.